The chair of the recording first with the envelopes and the correspondence secretary under his own hiding in the box regarding state line that.
Okay, DPWH, please open only the financial first technical envelope for each bidder and announce the required document and state check not submitted or with deficiency. Secretariat, kindly also record the findings in the checklist on screen and in our minutes.
Whereas the NT does not such bird or the envelope or Bangla ID number which is like 7. We will probably following the checklist requires of them. That's why the market I valid until February 4, 2029. Payers will be valid until December 31, 2027. Tax payer valid until January 2027. Confidential statement filed as April 29, 2025. License valid until November 29. Statement of all ongoing and not yet started to award the book for pay contracts. Let's see. I choose. Here's the or which we should not charge piece of paper like total offers either construction and laboratory. Total offers cover for the minimum materials. Only for science. Or see anything that stops on the technical envelope was found in the exercise case complicated orders. The bank definitely required you to recommend the CN construction be declared compliant with the technical requirements of the class in the manual for including submission of the first envelope for the Bangla ID, subject to the result of the
Please proceed to the next bidder.
or BC construction, the first electrical, the load for Bangla ID number 83057. We will now examine the following elections for the judge valid until March 9, 2027. Valid until March 5, 2030. One check. Business permit valid until December 21, 2026. Tax grants valid until January 14, 2027. Audited financial statement check. Statement of all ongoing and overt and private contracts. Let's see. travel license valid until October 1. And then PNG will pay for duty at industrial plant. Security, yes, please. And then things gonna start, like, these 50% outside. Or safer construction. We will start seeing.
Speed paper na rin mga nabili about information. Di ka lang nabili information approval na yung mga project. Ito kita nabili na.
Gustong ka dito po. Okay na, tinulog kayo ba yung product?
Ito Wala ang notification.
Hirap kalimutan.
Open ka sa LCD.
Attached, I will certificate and based on the contract of 60.
NFCC. Lahat.
No advantages.
NFCC. Wala po.
Criteria for stocks. The first are electrical and below was a stock integrates the check sheets and it was found out that there were no ISO certificate, no list of minimum materials and safety and the unattached. So the bank PWH therefore recommends that so we declared non-compliant due to those reasons, they could fail in the manual preliminary examination of the first technical and skill personnel ID. Subject to the result of DPWH on.
Please proceed to the next bidder.
Or RJIR rights and
Thank you.
first envelope for the I number 26 IG 00 you know the function having the reflects violations with sex certification check. Papers for being filed and December 51 sex. Clearance value and bill for or would be the national statement. The license value and or the century. Security PSP organization of charge check. These papers and check. Some factors research construction and laboratory. These are some factors and materials spending. Legal source statement. I use the search check. BIS check. For RJIR Enterprises Corporation, the technical and development company, and or the DPWH therefore usually recommends that RJIR Enterprises Corporation be declared compliant with the technical requirements rated pass in the manual preliminary examination of the technical and below rules of the ID. Subject to the result of the development.
Thank you. So, backstage, we have the results of our CWA, electronic eligibility processing for this contract ID.
Yes, Mr. Chair, for the record, CWA electronic eligibility is already available for contract ID 26 IG 0057.
Kanini, pwede kayo. Muni reason? Muni reason?
Pero nakaka-touch ko rin. Sige lang mo.
So I have here the result of CWA electronic eligibility for contract ID 26 IG 057. For Cine Construction, pickup license valid until 11/29/2026. Pickup registration June 6, 2027. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. Mayor's permit validity until December 31, 2026. DTI February 4, 2029. BIR valid until January 30, 2027. Field Jeeps valid until March 19, 2027. ISO compliant valid until April 28, 2028. And Cine Construction is eligible. For RJR Enterprises Corporation, pickup license valid until January 10, 2028. Pickup registration April 16, 2028. Works experience passed. NFCC passed. Mayor's permit December 31, 2026. DTI valid until December 20, 2068. BIR tax clearance validity until October 24, 2026. Field Jeep registration valid until June 11, 2027. RJR is ISO certified and valid until November 22, 2027, and RJR Enterprises Corporation is eligible. For BCD Construction and Supply, pickup license, valid until October 4, 2027. Pickup registration, valid until June 23, 2026. Pickup registration, particulars is not valid, but they attach
Pickup.
pickup medium A. So for their work experience passed, NFCC passed. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026. DTI valid until March 5, 2031. BIR January 14, 2027. Field Jeeps registration valid until March 9, 2027. They are ISO certified and valid until April 27, 2028. And BCD Construction and Supply is ineligible. The CWA result shall now be reconciled with the earlier manual preliminary examination. Recommended to of the TWG. So for CNA construction, the TWG earlier recommended that the bidder be declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated passed in the manual preliminary examination. The CWA result likewise shows that the bidder is eligible. The matter is referred to the back for action. May I hear a motion to declare CNA construction as CNA as compliant with their technical requirements and rated pass for their first technical envelope for this contract ID 26 IG 0057. Any objection? There being none, the motion is carried. Accordingly, CNA construction is declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass. The second financial envelope shall remain sealed and will be open on agenda 3. So for supply, for so for VCD construction and supply, the TWG recommended that the bidder be declared ineligible and rated failed in the manual preliminary examination due to lacking of list of contractors' minimum material testing equipment and ISO certification, NFCC 3.
Three reasons.
Three reasons. The CWA result likewise shows the bidder is ineligible due to the pickup registration. Particulars is not valid. However, the records indicate that the bidder submitted
Pickup.
their pickup in medium A as part of its first technical envelope before the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. This document may constitute a valid basis for requesting the unlocking or reprocessing of bidders' electronic eligibility result. TWG kindly confirm whether the documents were timely submitted and whether, after considering the same, the bidder satisfies the manual eligibility requirements.
The chair is referring to the pickup attached to the
physical attached
VCD.
under building is medium A, Mr. Chair.
So what they attach is medium A.
Thank you. Thank you, Nathan.
It is under the build plan.
Thank you. Thank you, TWG. For the record, the request for unlocking reprocessing shall be based exclusively on the documents timely submitted as part of the bidder's first technical envelope. No new substitute, supplemental, or late document shall be accepted for this purpose. The existence of a basis for CW unlocking or reprocessing does not by itself authorize the opening of the bidder's second financial envelope. Under the DPWH Department Order Numbers 164 Series of 2025, the second financial envelope may be opened only when the bidder has passed the manual preliminary examination and eligibility evaluation. Accordingly, the matter is referred to the back for action. Declare
May I hear a motion?
VCD construction and supply non-compliant, ineligible, and rated failed for the first technical envelope due to the lacking documents, the list of contractors, minimum material testing equipment, NFCC. 2. Direct that its second financial envelope remains sealed and unopened. Direct the back secretariat to prepare and separate deficiencies appearing from the documents submitted with the bid.
So moved.
So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none,
Motion is carried. The motion is carried.
being none, the motion is carried.
So, Mr. Chair, as a clarification, even if VCD construction and supply was declared ineligible and uncompliant, however, their pickup license, we have attached a valid and a sufficient pickup license category. So that's the reason why the chair requested for unlocking. But it cannot cure that the defect that they did not submit or attach in their list of materials testing and an FCC computation. So they are still declared non-compliant and eligible, but we will be requesting an unlocking for purposes of updating their pickup license.
Thank you. Seven. So we will proceed to the last contract ID, 26 IG 0058. Title Network Development Program, Road Widening, Secondary Road, Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte, Boundary Road, 1066 plus 367 to 1067 plus 00, 1071 plus 00 to K1071 plus 425, K1071 plus 525 to K1072 plus 722, K1072 plus 755 to K1073 plus 4048, and K1073 plus 078 to K1073 plus 714. Secretariat, please record in the checklist for this contract ID and state how many bidders submitted.
Yes, Mr. Chair. So for the record, for this contract ID 26IG0058, the back of the Secretariat received 3 bids from the following participating bidders, namely CNE Construction, received yesterday, July 14 at 3:40 p.m. Polera Construction received today at 9:10 a.m. And Vigos Construction Corporation received today at 9:15 a.m. All of their bid submitted, Mr. Chair, are stamp received by the Secretariat, and no other bids were received for this contract, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Baksek. Let's proceed. Procurement unit staff, you may retrieve all bid envelopes for this contract ID and give it to our TWG.
Session. Session.
Mr. Chair, for the record, refer to the date envelopes submitted to us, our response to bidders identified with Secretary of the IG and the back secretarial and
Please open the first technical envelope for each bidder, announce the required documents, and state check not submitted or with deficiency. And Secretariat kindly record the findings in the checklist on screen and in the minutes.
for CNP construction, the first is electrical envelope for contract ID number IG. Eight. Will allow the company the following things for you next valid until March 9. I certificate valid until the warrant covers the years of permit valid until December 31, 2026. Tax clearance valid until 2030. Official financial statement, they filed April 29, 2025. Income guidance valid until February 29. Statement of all moving and start for government for the contracts. FLP. And SEC check. It's first PTSD check. Organizational chart check. It's a key personal check. These are the numbers, major construction and laboratory units check. These are the numbers, laboratory info materials. Amigos for statement check. For CNE construction, the technical and the group was examined against the templates that found by the order. The DPWH recommends that CNE construction is very compliant with the technical requirements related class, the annual preliminary examination. ID. Subject to the result of this DPWH.
You may proceed to the next bidder.
More Rivera construction. The first technical envelope for contract ID 26 IG, we will now examine the following that is completed requires. Let's valid until July 6. I certificate valid until record with 9. Paper released by the DEO December 31. Tax clearance valid until June 8. What is the difference of statement? Some license valid and almost be claimed with patients. These are all ongoing government are doing contracts. SLCC. Security feature. Organizational chart. Each of 3 personnel check. These are the numbers, meter, construction, and laboratory. Let's check. These are minimum laboratory expense. Check. ISO certificate. only goes on and FCC. For Valera construction, the technical envelope of the comment is the service and how the and for the DPWH feature Valera construction here compliance with the technical requirements rated as manual preliminary examination. Envelope is subject to the result of the
Thank you. Please proceed to the last.
for legal construction corporate or the envelope for the ID number 6 I307BA. We will now examine the following events that you are reject by the next certificate. Business permit valid until December 31, 2026. Tax insurance valid until 8. License valid until January 5, 2027. ISO certificate. These have all ongoing government and private construction contracts. SLPC today. NFCP today. Yes, today. Organization of targets today. Of property personnel today. Piece of the doctor, feature, construction, and number of related today. DAS. Piece of info materials testing. Source statement. For Eagles Construction Corporation and Technology was a company necessary to complete planning orders. Now, it's out of consider or engineer recommends to the Eagles Construction Corporation. Be there compliance with the technical requirements created last in the manual preliminary examination of the third technical for installment of IMG. Subject to the flow of the DPWH
Thank you. DWJ. So we have now the result of CWA electronic eligibility. For CNE construction pickup license valid until 11/29/2026. Pickup registration June 6, 2027. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. Mayor's permit December 31, 2026. DTI validity February 4, 2029. BIR tax January 30, 2027. PhilGips March 19, 2027. ISO certified, valid until April 28, 2028. And CNE construction is eligible. Colliera construction, pickup license, August 29, 2026. Pickup registration valid until June 18, 2027. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. Mayor's permit December 31, 2026. DTI 11/23/2029, BIR tax clearance valid until June 8, 2027, field jeeps valid until July 16, 2026, ISO certified validity until April 14, 2028. Poliera Construction is eligible. Vigos Construction Corporation, pickup license valid until January 25, 2027. Pickup registration valid until July 29, 2026. Work experience passed, NFCC passed, Mayor's permit December 31, 2026. DTI valid until June 22, 2044. BR tax clearance certificate valid until May 13, 2027. Field jeeps April 13, 2027. Vigos Construction Corporation, ISO certified, and they are eligible. Certified, their ISO is certified until May 11, 2028. The CWA result shall now be reconciled with the earlier manual preliminary examination recommendation of the TWG. For bidder, Tini Construction, the TWG earlier recommended that the bidder be declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated passed in the manual preliminary examination. The CWA result likewise shows bidder as eligible. The matter is referred to the back for action. May I hear a motion to declare Tini Construction compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass for the first technical envelope for contract ID 26 IG 0058. Any objection?
None.
There being none, the motion is carried. Accordingly, Tini Construction is declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass. And its second financial envelope shall remain sealed for now and shall be opened on Agenda 3. For Colliera Construction, the TWG earlier recommended that the bidder be declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass in the manual preliminary examination. The CWA result likewise shows the bidder as eligible. The matter is referred to the back for action. May I hear a motion to declare Colliera Construction compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass for the first technical envelope for this contract ID? Any objection? There being none, the motion is carried. Accordingly, Colliera Construction is declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass. Its second financial envelope will remain sealed and to be opened on Agenda 3. And lastly, Vigos Construction Corporation, the TWG earlier recommended that the bidder be declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass in the manual preliminary examination. The CWA result likewise shows the bidder as eligible. The matter is referred to the back for action. May I hear a motion to declare Vigos Construction Corporation compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass for the first technical envelope for this contract ID 26 IG 0058. Any objection? There being none, the motion is carried. Accordingly, Vigos Construction Corporation is declared compliant with the technical requirements and rated pass. Its second financial envelope shall remain sealed and will be opened on Agenda 3. For the record, the BAC has completed the opening and preliminary examination of the first technical envelopes for all contract IDs included in today's opening of bids. Only the second financial envelope of the bidders or first technical envelopes were rated pass and whose contract IDs are cleared for Agenda 3 shall be open. So we'll now proceed to Agenda 3, the reading of bids and approve budget for the contract. And the BAC shall open only the second financial envelope for bidders whose first technical envelopes are rated pass from Agenda 2. We shall now proceed per contract ID following the same order taken up in Agenda 2. For contract ID number 26 IJ0054 with title Construction of Multipurpose Building Covered Court, Caridad National High School, Barangay Caridad, City of Baybay, Leyte. The approved budget for the contract is 4,949,755 pesos and 10 centavos, inclusive of all applicable taxes. Secretariat, please state for the record which bidder were rated pass at the first technical envelope stage and whose second financial envelope will be open.
Yes, Mr. Chair, for the record, all participating bidders for this contract, namely Victoria Development Corporation and MIG Construction, were rated pass during the preliminary examination of their first technical envelope, and their second envelope is ready for opening under this agenda, Mr. Chair.
So we will now proceed with the second financial envelope for Victoria Development Corporation for this contract ID. And DWG, please confirm that the envelope you are holding is the financial envelope of Victoria Development Corporation.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we confirm that this is the second financial envelope of Victoria Development Corporation. In your reason, we'll open it, which is the contract with the preliminary check of the financial institution.
DWG head, you may proceed. Please announce the presence or absence of the required financial documents, and our secretariat will record the entries in the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
For Victoria Development and Youngsters Corporation, the second article of two contract age is very four. We now start the following. Four, check. Already we tried this, click. DEO quantities. Field estimates. Cash flow by quarter. Mr. Chair, for Victoria Development and Venture Corporation, the required financial documents are complete and in order for the purpose of the criminal examination and the total fee price does not exceed the issue stage, subject to the digital which is another correct.
Thank you, DWG. So the total bid price of Victoria Development and Venture Corporation in Philippine peso, 4,942,150 pesos. Again, 4,942,150 pesos only. In figures, 4,942,150, inclusive of applicable taxes as stated in the financial bid form. These bid prices are bid as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bid as read for contract ID number 26IG0054. No bidder is yet declared. So proceed to the next bidder.
For each construction, the second residential envelope for contract ID number IG or yourself, something the following is each form, right? Each of quantities. They'll just the case check. And cash flow by work. Third chair for reconstruction, the required documents are complete and ordered before preliminary examination. And the local bid price does not exceed the ABC subject to the evaluation and
So for MIC construction, the total bid price in Philippine peso, 4,943,508 pesos, 68 centavos. Again, 4,943,508 pesos and 68 centavos. In figure 4,943,508.68, inclusive of applicable taxes as stated in the financial bid form. Please proceed to the, oh, no more. So these bid prices are bids as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bid as read for contract ID number 26IG0055. No bidder is declared LCB or LCRB at this stage. Detailed bid evaluation, arithmetic correction, and verification and post-qualification shall follow in accordance with the IRR and the bidding document. So we will open the next on project ID 26IG0055. And the ABC for this contract ID is 4,949,812 and 16 centavos in Philippine peso, inclusive of all applicable taxes. Again, Secretariat, please state on the record which bidder were rated pass at the first technical envelope stage and whose second financial envelope will be open.
For the record, Mr. Chair, for contract ID 26IG 2 bidders were declared eligible and is eligible to open the second envelope of the financial proposal. Namely, the RAP Builders and Supply and NFBM Construction.
So, RAB Builder and Supply, their second envelope will be open, and also NFBM Construction, also their second financial envelope will be open. So we proceed to the second financial envelope of RAB Builders and Supply for this contract ID And TWG, please confirm that the envelope you are holding is the financial envelope of Rob Builders and Supply.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we confirm that the second or the financial envelope of Rob Builders and Supply. Your permission will open the envelope and get that particular respect of its financial proposal.
Okay. You may proceed. Please announce the presence and absence on the required financial documents. And Secretariat, please record the entries in the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
For Rob Builders and Supply, the second or the envelope for contract ID number 6IG0055, we will now submit the following against the check the required documents. Form check. In upfront. Sales estimates like cash flow by market. Mr. Chair, for Rob Builders and Supply, the required financial documents order of submission. The total bid price does not exceed the EPC, subject to the evaluation.
Thank you. So the total bid price of Rob Builders and Supply in Philippine peso, 4,941,975 pesos only. Again, 4,941,975 pesos only. In figure 4,941,975. Right? 4,941,975. For the record, the financial is stated with no discount. So let's proceed to the next bidder.
For NFBM construction, the second financial envelope for contract ID number 36IG0055, we will now examine the following against the same thing for your documents. For check. In upfront is the sales estimates, cash flow by market. Third chair for NFBM construction, the required financial documents order to the purpose of preliminary examination. And the total bid price will not be subject to the bid evaluation and correction.
For NFBM construction, the bid price in Philippine peso, 4,946,598 pesos and 29 centavos. Again, 4,946,598 pesos and 29 centavos. In figure 4,946,958.29. These bid prices are bid as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bids as read for contract ID number 26IG0055. No bidder is declared LCB or LCRB at this stage. Detailed bid evaluation, arithmetic correction, verification, and post-qualification shall follow in accordance with the IRR and the bidding documents. So we proceed to the third project with contract ID 26IG0056. The title of this project is Construction of Multipurpose Building, Liberty Square Reclamation Area, Baybay City, Leyte, with ABC 59,399,926.22. Inclusive of all applicable taxes. Secretariat, please state on the record which bidder were rated passed at the first technical envelope stage and whose second financial envelopes will be open.
Yes, Mr. Chair. So for the record, for contract ID 26IG0056, all participating bidders, namely CNA Construction, RT Moravi Construction, and RGIR Enterprises Corporation, were declared pass or rated pass during the preliminary examination of their first technical envelope. That's all, Mr. Chair.
So we now proceed with the second financial envelope for bidder CNA Construction. And please confirm that the envelope you are holding is the financial envelope of CNA Construction.
Yes, Mr. Chair, confirm that this is the second envelope, CNA Construction, here for the information of the preliminary examination.
You may proceed. Please announce the presence or absence of the required financial documents. And Secretariat, kindly record the entries of the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
For CNA Construction, the financial envelope for contract ID 86I will open the following is entries required. Or spec, year of quantity spec, sales estimate spec, and notifying auditor. For CNA Construction, the required financial documents are complete and in order for the first preliminary examination. The total bid price does not exceed the evaluation and direction first.
So for CNA Construction, the bid price in Philippine peso, 59,350,600 pesos only. Again, 59,350,600 pesos only. In figure 59,350,600. Correct? Thank you. So let's proceed to the next bidder, RT Moravi Construction and DWG. Please confirm that the financial envelope you're holding is RT Moravi Construction.
It is the envelope of financial envelope of RT Moravi Construction, Mr. Permission will open the financial position.
Please proceed and announce the presence or absence of the required financial documents. And our dear Secretariat will kindly put on the record the entries in the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
For RT Moravi Construction, its financial envelope for contract ID number 86I will open and they come the following execution to the record of inform check, bill of quantities check, sales estimates check, and cash flow by quarters. Mr. Chair, for Artin Marami Construction, documents shall require financial documents or duties any order for the purpose of preliminary examination and that it does be writing is not meet the agency. Subject to the evaluation and guarantee correct.
Thank you. So the bid price of Arte Morabe Construction in Philippine peso, 59,387,226 pesos and 28 centavos. Again, 59,387,226 pesos and 28 centavos. In figure, 59,387,226.28. Please proceed to the third bidder.
For RCIR Enterprises Corporation, the second order financial and total for contract ID number ID 7056. Total from the following effective the third party document. Before check. View of quantity check. Detailed estimate check. Cash flow by order. The share for RJIR Enterprises Corporation, the report payment of documents are in order for the purpose of preliminary examination, and the total bid price has not been fixed, subject to the bid evaluation and correction.
So the bid price of RJIR Enterprises Corporation in Philippine peso, 59,369,925 pesos and 01 centavos. Again, 59,369,925 pesos and 0.01 centavos. In figure, 59,369,925.01. These bid prices are bids as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bids as read for contract ID number 26IG0056. No bidder is declared LCB or LCRB at this stage. Detailed bid evaluation, arithmetic correction, verification, and post-qualification shall follow in accordance with the IRR and the bidding documents. So, for contract ID number 26IG0057, we title again, Construction Completion of Baybay City Sports Complex, Barangay Hibunawan, Baybay City, Leyte, with ABC 62,725,000 pesos in Philippine peso, of course, exclusive of all applicable taxes. Secretariat, please state for the record whose bidders are rated pass at the first technical envelope stage and whose second envelope will not be opened.
Yes, Mr. Chair, so for the record, out of the 3 participating bidders, only 2 bidders were rated pass during the preliminary examination of their first technical envelope, namely CNA Construction and RJIR Enterprises Corporation, while BCD Construction and Supply was rated failed due to non-submission of the list of contractors' minimum materials testing equipment and their NFCC computation. That's from Mr. Chair.
So the envelope of BCD Construction and Supply will be sealed.
Remain sealed and under the custody of the Secretariat in case they will file an MR, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So we will now proceed to the second envelopes of these bidders. for contract ID 26 IG 0057. Dear TWG, please confirm the envelope or the envelope you are now holding is the financial envelope of the said bidder, Cine Construction.
Yes, Mr. Chair, confirm that the envelope of Widening Construction will open the financial envelope and the revenue carry check.
Permission granted. And announce the presence or absence of the required financial documents, and our secretariat will record the entries in the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
For DNT Construction, second or envelope for contract ID number 26 ID 0057, we will now submit the balance. It's one check. On one, that's really my word. For CNP construction, the financial envelopes. Complete any order for the purpose of preliminary examination and the total price is like in the ABC. Subject to interview according to the direction correction.
Thank you. So the bid price of Cine Construction in Philippine peso, 62,675,000 pesos only. Again, 62,675,000 pesos only. In figure 62,675,000.00, inclusive of applicable taxes as stated in the financial bid form. Please proceed to the next bidder.
For RJIR and parcels or for the second or envelope for where we speak, we can say that there will examine the value of the for six. You say build this things like that's what I particle. Circular for RJIR enterprises for parties on the requirement of documents and complete and orders with purpose of preliminary examination. The total bid price does not exceed the factored in the physical unit of another correction.
So for the bid price of RGIR Enterprises Corporation in Philippine peso, 62,694,994 and 93 centavos only. Again, 62,694,994 and 93 centavos only. In figure 62,694,994.93, inclusive of applicable taxes as stated in the financial bid form. These bid prices are bids as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bids as read for contract ID number 26 IG 0057. No bidder yet is declared LCB or LCRB at this stage. Detailed bid evaluation, arithmetic correction, verification, and post qualification shall follow in accordance with the IRR and the bidding documents. Let's move to the last
Last contract.
to the last contract ID 26IG0058. The road widening of secondary road along Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte boundary road with ABC 89,840,225.64 cents. And inclusive again with all applicable taxes. Secretariat, please state for the record which bidder were rated pass at the first technical envelope and whose second financial envelope will be open.
Yes, Mr. Chair, so for contract ID 26IG0058, all participating bidders, namely CNA Construction, Cholera Construction, and Vigos Construction Corporation, were rated pass during the preliminary examination of their first technical envelope.
So we will now proceed with the second financial envelope of Cine Construction. DWG, please confirm that the envelope you're holding is the financial envelope of the said bidder, Cine Construction. Yes, your wish is granted. You may proceed. And you may announce the presence or absence of the required financial documents. And our secretariat will record the entries in the financial checklist on screen and in the minutes.
We will now examine the following events to send this for check. Into of countries check. Detailed estimates check and transfer by quarter. For CNE construction, financial and documents are in and in order for preliminary examination of total support with planning subject to feasibility and
Thank you. So the total bid price of Cine Construction in Philippine peso 89,788,255 pesos only. Again, 89,788,255 pesos only. In figure 89788,255.00. Correct? You. Let's proceed to the second bidder.
For Bulgaria construction, the second or the financial institution for the company is 008. Because now it's something to allocated to the required documents. Bid form check. Of one check. Build estimates check. Cash flows by parts. For Bulgaria construction, the required financial documents should complete in order to the purpose of preliminary examination. And the total bid price is subject to the ABC, subject to the bid area.
Thank you. So the bid price of Cholera Construction in Philippine peso 89,830,183 pesos and 7 centavos. 89,830,183 pesos and centavos. In figure 89830 183.07. Correct? Yes, correct. Thank you. So for the last bidder,
For Vigo's construction corporation, envelope or contact ID number 66IG 7 submit to policy.
sino? Ano meron eh?
For check. Bill of quantities check. Detailed estimates check. Cash flow by quarter check. For legal construction operation, report financial document, report statement, and order to the purpose of preliminary examination. And the total bid price was not in the ABC, subject to the bid evaluation and correction.
The total bid price of Bigos or Bigos Construction Corporation in words 89,810,225 pesos and 64 centavos. Again, 89,810,225 pesos and 64 centavos in figure 89810,225.64. Correct? Okay, so receivable applicable taxes as stated in the financial bid form. And these bid prices are bids as read only and shall be reflected in the abstract of bids as read for contract ID number 26IJ0058. No bidder yet is declared LCB or LCRB at this stage. Detailed bid evaluation, arithmetic correction, verification, and post-qualification shall follow in accordance with the IRR and in the bidding document. So that ends with the agenda 3. And thank you for challenging me. So we proceed to agenda 4. Comments, reaction from bidders and back members. The floor is now open to any participating bidder, observer, or back member who wishes to place on record any comment, clarification, or observation regarding the opening of bids and preliminary examination conducted today. Kindly state your name, company, agency, and the contract ID to which you are referring.
Mr. Chair, for the record, again, there are no representatives from our participating bidders as of this time, and in our online live streaming, there are no comments or chat messages as well, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, Secretariat, we will proceed to our agenda 5 so that we can satisfy our stomachs. Are there other matters to discuss?
Reminder lang, Mr. Chair, tomorrow we have a scheduled deliberation of the DWG post-qualification report for batch 6 at 9 a.m., Mr. Chair. Tomorrow, Mr. Chair, at 9 a.m. for batch 6.
July 16.
Yes, Mr. Chair,
Deliberation.
of the post-qualification report for batch number 6.
Batch 6.
That's all for the Secretariat, Mr. Chair.
So we will proceed to agenda 5, the AD adjournment. Are there any matters to discuss? How about my vice chair? Nothing to discuss. So there being none, no matters to discuss. May I hear a motion to adjourn this opening of bids? Second is heard. Any objection? There being none, this opening of bid is adjourned at time 12:33 noon, July 15, Wednesday, at the year 2026 in this bidding room. Thank you and have a good lunch.